Okay. Shall we get to our draft?
Yes.
We're doing our starting 5 draft of U.S. states today. And this is a 1v1 draft today.
Wow, I'm so glad it's 1v1.
Yeah. Well, okay, can we talk about last week? Oh, that was rough.
Insane.
You and Johnny just did not show up for the hobbies draft at all.
I was fine losing that because it just shows that, unfortunately, a lot of you guys don't have good taste in hobbies. No, your hobbies were fine.
My hobbies were just killer.
Your hobbies were fine. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. But
okay, so when you lose, it's weird, but
no, it's not a weird thing that you won. It's a weird thing like comparing hobbies. Like it's so subjective, and
that's what all of these are.
No, it is, and I mean, I think I'm old enough to realize that my taste isn't always the taste of the masses as well, which is something I'm comfortable with, but. Are you ready to offend a lot of people?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to offend everybody today. I apologize in advance, inferior state residents.
I'm so glad that it's just us. Although I love when Max drafts with us, I was trying to make like a big board of like 15 states, and it was a little rough.
All right. Who went first in the hobbies draft?
Do we have a coin?
I think Johnny went first in the hobbies draft.
Yeah, I think.
No, or did I go first? No, I think I went. I don't know. Who knows? What went first in the hobbies draft? I know I took making videos. What did you take with your first pick?
You went first.
So you go first today.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Take it.
Yeah.
There's an obvious one.
I'll take California.
Yeah, California is the most obvious 1-1 in the states draft.
Yeah, there's a reason why I moved here. It's so incredible. And it's like, 10 states.
The weather is great. You get like 4 major cities, 3 of which are pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of sub-cities. You get like Santa Barbara. I mean, scenically.
And just beach. Like beautiful.
Up and down the coast.
Beach.
Or like cliffside ocean, which is also just beautiful. We have the redwoods.
So much to do. Anything that you want, you could find it there.
Best food. Yeah, I mean, it's an obvious 1-1.
Yeah, it's number 1 on most people's draft board.
The weather, it can't be overstated how good the weather is. Okay. Although we are having a heat wave this week.
Yeah, we are. It's especially out here in the valley. It gets hot.
Okay, I'm a city guy.
Yeah,
me too. City slicker. I love my cities. I'm going to take New York.
There you go. Yeah, it was high on my board, not going to lie. You spent a lot of time in New York.
I love New York City. It's great. I don't love the weather, but I love New York City. There's a lot to do. And I'm getting the whole state of New York, which means, to be honest, not a lot to me. I'm not a big fan of upstate New York, but I do get Long Island, which I do love. Long Island's really nice. Good beaches there. Montauk at the very tip is really nice. And, if I ever want to, do a little foray up to Buffalo, catch a Bills game, I can do that. Go to Syracuse. I would probably never do that. I'm lying. But you know what? I don't really care for upstate. But I get New York City. That's all I care about. I'm going to take it.
For my second pick, I'm going to take another state that I've been to, but I feel like I haven't like fully experienced all of what this state has to offer. I'm going with Texas.
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about locker room issues between California and Texas, but I mean, I've been to Austin, incredible city, like fun.
Austin is awesome.
It really feels like Arizona to me, like very similar vibes there, which I enjoy. But there's just like so many like different like big cities there and different cultures there that and I'm a Southwest guy at my core. So California, Texas, that's what I'm rocking with.
Yeah, so I personally feel like shout out to the 48 states that are not CANY, but I feel like there's a huge drop off after the first round.
Yeah, it's like
Texas,
you don't know what the other team is going to value.
Yeah, like Texas, like I've been to Austin, really cool. I want to go back. I think Austin's awesome. Dallas, Houston are places.
Yeah, I've never been to either one. So
I went to Houston last year. It's kind of depressing.
Okay. Okay.
Also, the weather sucks in Texas. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I know people like Texas. They also chose to not be connected to our federal power grid. That kind of fucked them when there was a snowstorm 2 years ago.
That is true. That is true.
So I feel like there's a real drop off here. I don't know if Patrick, I'm gonna hate myself. Okay, I think which one would I rather? I've got 2 northern states
Okay.
on opposite ends of the country.
We're really like dividing the country here. These are going to be the lines for the next Civil War.
See, okay, like Florida, it's gonna get drafted at some point
Yeah.
here, but I just I don't care for. Sorry, Northern Florida enjoyers, I just don't care for Northern Florida at all. Like I'm really just drafting Florida for Miami, and like I've been to Tampa Bay actually a couple times.
Hey, that's
It's
what
mid.
you
It's
got
mid.
a
It's
Disney
a mid
park
city.
there.
I don't care
as
about
well.
Disney. I'm an adult. You know what? I think
I can't tell you what to value in
I
this
have a
draft.
city that I think would be a ton of fun to live in. I think it's beautiful. I'm going to take the great state of Washington.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I
Gorgeous.
respect that. Yeah. The wooded areas, very nice.
Oh, did I just lose the draft there?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to say because we're not just drafting big cities. We're drafting the whole damn state.
Yeah, well, Eastern Washington, a little like,
Yeah.
But, I got Western Washington.
But you can say that
But you can
about
say that about California, too.
yeah.
The whole east side of California is a little crunky.
Okay, California and Texas. I mean, I got to do it.
You going Sunbelt? Full Sunbelt?
I got to go with the greatest state in this nation, Arizona.
Arizona went 5th!
Arizona went 5th.
Oh, Patrick, I think you just lost it there.
There's Phoenix is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. It has the Grand Canyon, which is beautiful. Like you can do so much. Like Northern Arizona is like so underrated as far as like a camping. Like you've got Sedona there, which is so beautiful. I mean, Scottsdale is like the bachelorette party capital of the world. The clubbing scene is like insane down there, which is so fun. And it's my home state. So I feel pretty comfortable. And you've also got spring training baseball. There's like the sports scene is awesome. Yeah. Arizona. Give me it.
I know, Max, you don't have a mic. Just can you give me your reaction
He's
to that
shaking
pick?
his head.
You could have easily taken that at 5.
Yeah, I think that I don't think that was gonna get. I don't think I was gonna pick it, to be honest. You've made a good case for Arizona. I just personally don't love hot weather, and that's actually why I'm having like an existential crisis right here with Florida.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys haven't spent a lot of time in Arizona, but like, I don't know what all that Florida has over Arizona.
I've been to Phoenix, and I've been to Miami, and as a city guy, one of those cities is much better than the other.
Where did you spend time in Phoenix?
I don't know. I was near the Footprint Center.
Oh, yeah. No.
Not a good part.
No.
It didn't seem like it. Although there was a lot of there was a lot of electric scooters, and there was a lot of space to use them, which
Yes,
I did
there is.
appreciate.
Yes,
that was
there
really
is.
cool.
Yeah, downtown Phoenix is like, it's actually like really grown since in the last 10 years since I've moved. But like Scottsdale, golf
Okay.
courses, shopping.
My problem with this next pick, the state I want to pick, and I'm thinking more about states I would live in. And
Okay.
the problem with the state I'm thinking of is I feel like I could get it in round 4, but I don't know if I could get it in round 5. But I think there's a chance it doesn't get picked at all. And the other problem with this state is kind of universally hated by everyone who has not been there, but is universally loved by everyone who's ever been there. I'm going to take Massachusetts.
Ooh, it was on my board.
Okay, just a beautiful state. Also, I know everyone hates Boston. It is an awesome city.
A
Boston
lot of
is incredible.
history.
Like really fun, really cool, really modern, really good public transportation, beautiful, universities, forests, everything. It's a great place. I love Massachusetts. I'm not afraid. I will, I'll be Celtics Tatum hater for the rest of my life, but
Hey,
got to tell the truth when it's out there, man.
greatest quarterback of all time.
Greatest quarterback.
Played there.
Yep.
A lot of Tom Brady love on this
this pod.
episode. Okay. I'm comfortable with that. Well then, yeah, give me Florida.
Okay.
Give me Florida. I mean, hey, I love a Disney park. That's always fun. I've never been to Miami, but seems like a very
great
fun. I was
time.
just talking shit, but seems very fun. Maybe I could have switched Arizona and Florida, but right now I'm feeling very confident in my ability to retire in one of my states. Yeah.
Man, I feel like there's, with all due respect to the enjoyers of all these other states, like, I feel like there's a really big drop off here.
I will say your picks are very politically divided right now. I don't really know.
I've got all the like super blue states. You've got all like, well, you've California.
I got
but all
California
your other
in there.
ones are like the
Yeah.
red ones.
Arizona swing.
Florida, they say, is a swing.
Yeah.
It's kind of a swing that doesn't swing back.
I think it was a swing when we were like
Younger.
born.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a state. Well, I'm gonna dip my toes in the red / possibly purple this year. Although this is not meant to be a political state draft.
Everything is political.
Everything is political in today's world. Okay. See, the problem is I don't know enough about this state. I don't think Patrick will take it. I visited Raleigh last year.
It was on my board, but I was not going to take it next.
And Raleigh is awesome. North Carolina, quite a vibe. But, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, North Carolina is one of those states that has those whack-ass liquor laws, not to be political, where it's like, if you can't buy liquor on Sunday or whatever. What is that? Is this medieval times?
It's also an iconic basketball state, which I appreciate.
Yes. Oh, man.
And flight. The Wright brothers locking it down.
Do I really? See, I don't know enough about the whole
Where is
state.
he from?
I don't know enough about the whole state, but I know a lot about the main city. I've been to the main city, and it was really cool. I'm going to take Illinois.
There you go.
Which you're
Yeah.
not taking North Carolina. Oh, you're taking both. Okay.
No, I'm taking Illinois. I got Chicago.
Okay.
I don't know anything else about the state, but Chicago is awesome.
Yeah, Chicago's awesome. I went to a wedding in northern Illinois, and a lot of farmland, but super nice. We were just had a bunch of time to burn before going to the actual wedding, so we were just driving from little farm shop to little farm shop, getting the most delicious apples and cheese you could ever imagine. It was great. Yeah, good pick.
Illinois.
Okay.
I feel like I'm
gonna lock up my win with this next one. Give me Hawaii.
good pick. Good pick.
I've never been to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii is just Hawaii, it's got a volcano, which is pretty cool. It seems beautiful, and I don't know what else to say. Tough that it doesn't have any pro sports. I don't think I could live in Hawaii for that singular
also,
reason.
the NFL games would start at what time? 7 a.m?
I have no idea. I don't know what the
I
time
would kind of
difference
like
is.
that. I'm not gonna lie, but
But-
I know most people wouldn't.
Yeah, that would be terrible. So the Sunday night game would start at
3 in the
3?
afternoon.
Yeah, that'd
that'd
be-
be kind of cool.
that wouldn't be
But what time
terrible.
would the basketball games be on?
the same time.
So your
3-4.
Sixers Knicks game is gonna tip off at 3 or 4 or 1.
Yeah.
And then your Lakers Warriors late night game tips off at what?
Or no, it's got to be
4?
earlier,
5?
right?
It's kinda
Yeah,
nice.
maybe it is
I like
5.
that. I like having time after the when I lived on the East Coast. I really did hate when it was Warriors, Lakers, 10:30 p.m. tip off, and I was like, bro, this game's gonna end at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that would be very unhealthy for me. I've never lived on
Yeah.
the East Coast, but that would be tough.
Okay, so just looking at the abbreviations, Patrick, I feel like you're gonna win.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm wondering why I picked Washington ahead of Massachusetts, even though I got both. That's what's on my head right now. Okay, so I can't take North Carolina. This is the last pick of the draft.
This is the last. You can take North Carolina. You want me to read you some states that I had on my big board that I
Yeah.
did not take? let's see, Louisiana was in there.
No.
Nevada
No.
was in there.
No.
Pennsylvania.
Absolutely not. I've been a lot of time in Pennsylvania.
And Michigan.
Rural Pennsylvania is depressing.
No love for New Jersey?
Oh, yeah, New Jersey. You went to college there.
Guys, I don't get New York City when I draft New Jersey. And I don't really want Trenton, Camden.
That's true.
I mean, Jersey City is really nice. Jersey City is a great time.
beaches?
Hoboken is a great time. The beaches, New Jersey,
The
you have
cake
to
boss.
pay. You have to pay to go to the beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how? What? How's
It's
that
like,
work?
how you're here in California, you just go.
Yeah.
Like in New Jersey, all the entry points have like a toll booth.
Wow.
It sucks.
That does suck.
Um,
Toll roads.
See, here's the
toll
thing. I have
booths.
lived in New Jersey for
out.
5 years, and New Jersey people won't admit it, but I think it may be the most overrated state.
Damn.
Well, all right. Well, New Jersey does a lot of good things. They're ranked like top 5 in education. Like, it's a good place to raise a kid. But in terms of like once you escape New Jersey, you'll realize like, damn, paying for the beach sucks. Damn, gray clouds every day sucks.
I know one crazy thing to me about New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey, but you can't pump your own gas?
Yeah, I hate that.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing, because when I've argued this with my friends in college, they'd be like, well, we have New York City. And I'm like, you don't have New York City. New York has New York City. We actually have our cities.
That is so funny.
You guys also don't have a basketball team anymore, and you're trying to steal the Sixers.
If the Sixers moved to New Jersey, would they be your pick?
No, I no.
Just to bring it all back around.
Okay.
Alaska? Wild card?
Dude, I'm a city guy. I'm really drafting the cities, which is why I'm going to lose this. Because I think Patrick beat me in the state draft. But the thing is, I don't know enough about North Carolina outside of Raleigh. Like, Raleigh was cool, but could Raleigh sustain me?
You got Chapel Hill. You got
I would pick Oregon for Portland.
See, Oregon was the other state I'm really thinking about, but I've been down to Eugene, and it's sketchy and scary.
But you can say that about any of these.
That's true. Every state's got a sketchy,
Every
scary
state's
part.
got a sketchy, scary part. Hey, California, it's got multiple.
Do U.S. territories count?
No, this is the U.S. This is the U.S. state.
Okay, you know what? Okay,
You want to get political? Then I'll talk about how I think
No, we're
it's
not getting political.
crazy that Washington D.C. is not a state.
Does that count as a state?
I think we could.
Just for
It's
this draft.
not
Just
a
for this draft.
state.
It's not a state. All right, you're right. It's not a state.
You can go Maryland.
I haven't been. It's risky
Yeah.
to draft a state you haven't been to. Like, I feel like Baltimore is a city I truly know nothing about.
All I know is that they had a bridge fall
And they fixed it quickly.
and they fixed it quickly.
That's a good sign. All right, I'm going to take Oregon.
There
I'm
you
a
go.
West Coast guy. I tried to lock up I would have locked up the entire West Coast if I had the first pick. The West Coast is the best coast.
I agree with that. Warm states. for
Portland
the
is a
win.
great city. Like, I think Portland is awesome. I've been there, had a great time there. Seattle, I love Seattle too. I mean, just the Pacific Northwest is really beautiful. Now, I will say, if you're a Team Patrick, you're like, it rains a lot. We take some L's, but it is what it is.
Hey, rains a lot in Florida, and
Max.
I bet in Hawaii.
Do you think Iowa should have been drafted?
No.
No. Okay.
He's saying yes. He's very upset.
I would have drafted it, but for no good reason.
Okay. So I have New York, Washington, Massachusetts, Illinois, and Oregon.
I have California, Texas, Arizona, Florida, and Hawaii.
I feel like the
Retirement City.
Come on, there's a reason why people retire there.
So this is not to be political either way, but I think it's funny that, like, if we counted like the electoral college votes of all these states, I think Patrick's like electoral college count would be like what, like 50?
Oh yeah,
60
you could
higher than
almost
mine?
just elect someone to president just with these 5 states.
Yeah, like if either candidate this November wins your states, they're going to win, and
Yeah.
if they win my states, they're in trouble.
They're just gonna need some
So wait,
help.
Patrick, was your game plan just to take the most populated states? I'm realizing. Did I really mess up? Should I have gamed this out more?
No, I didn't have a game plan other than to pick the best talent available on the board.
All right, well, we will see who wins this. I would be shocked if it's not Patrick, but thank you guys for listening. We will catch you guys next week. Peace.